guys, happy weekend. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I think it's a long weekend, right, for some of you? Okay. All right. This reading is for Saturday and Sunday, okay? Energy is fluent. This actually really runs together, okay? It runs as a whole, as a collective, right? I feel in here, we come in with the energy of the Five of Wands, okay? The Six of Cups, the Judgment card, the Empress, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Hanged Man. I've been getting him in a lot of my private readings too. And our outbound card is the Six of Coins, okay? I want to say this, just relax and really just listen to this reading because it's really important, okay? So I'm going to go off on one of my tangents here because I think that it's important for all of us, right? Myself included. I'm part of this. These readings are for me too. So so this is really for all of us, okay? And it's kind of important, okay? Now, in here what I feel, okay, what I feel is going on and what I feel needs to be looked at, addressed, an honest observation of, okay, is just the reluctance to grow up, right? And don't take offense to that, right? It's just sometimes we'd really just rather avoid things, right? But it's the reality. It's, you know, you've got to, if you want things to occur in your life, you've got to just take responsibility for them, right? And that just comes through age and wisdom, right? It's so there is an air in here of a reluctance to grow up, okay? Maybe escaping reality a little bit. It's just, you know, I think there's creative energy in here, there's sexual energy in here, but I think as much as you know this, I think as much as you know that that's within you, I think that you're just really struggling with I think that just regardless of that, it just, everything seems to be going wrong, right? And I get that, I do. I think, you know, that we see what we have to do, okay, you understand it, but yet it's really hard to do, right? And I get this, and just because I'm saying you doesn't mean that I'm not included in this too, but I'm doing this for you, but I'm also really heeding the warning in here too, and I'm really taking this to heart because I just it's just a bizarre energy, okay? And I think what it's doing, honestly, I think this energy is confusing us so that we do stop, so that we feel that confusion, right? Sometimes you just really need that to be able to just say, oh, I've got to sit for a minute, right? And I think that that's what the universe is really trying to do, and I think that that's the energy that is coming off of this eclipse. We need to use this to our advantage, right? A lot of things outside of our control are going on now too. I get that. I'm not thrilled about that either. But these are the things that are within our control. That's what I'm honing in on, because I really had to stop this morning and really just really, it was just an overwhelming feeling this morning of, I just had to sit for a minute and just say, you know what, I feel it all, I acknowledge it all, but I only have control over what I have control over, right? The rest we just need to trust that the universe has got a handle on it. And I can tell you with 100% certainty, I know that to be true, okay? So there you go. And I would never say that if I really didn't believe it. I'm pretty sure you know that. Okay, so things I feel are not always as they appear, right? A change in perspective is needed sometimes. I think what's happening here is that we're getting a better self realization, basically, is what it comes down to, of just the things, the illusions that we've created for ourselves, right? So we're trying to get a clear vision here, okay, into the realities of life. But I think that I think it's a process. I think you need to be kind to yourself and be patient, okay? And don't get stuck, because what gets you stuck is procrastination, right? Just say, you know what, I'm doing my best. I am progressively forward moving, and you know what, this is uncharted territory. I'm going to go about it in the best way that I know how, and I'm just going to keep moving, because I know if I sit back down, I'm never going to get up again, right? So it's just, these are discoveries. These are things that come through, you know, maturity. So discovering your abilities, you know, I think sometimes that, you know, we need to really be conscious of and take responsibility for, and just unmask ourselves, right, to what really our real selves. That's why I referenced the other day, I knew this was going to lead somewhere. Just the looking in the mirror, right? Our Wednesday's throw, I think, was that real crazy energy. It's given to us, and it's picking up momentum for this read, and I think that it's great, because this is to our own benefit, okay? All the masks are coming off here. That it's really vital, okay? Doubts that we cast on ourselves, who we are, what our own identity is, right? This is all about self-discovery and just removing inhibitions. We put these on ourselves, right? So I think we need to think before we act. You know, we have a little bit more maturity, a little bit more depth, okay? This is, you know, to the virtue of living in the moment. This is why I'm always harping on that the power is in the day. It's not a day ahead of you. That'll give you, you know, the power in that day. But your power for now is in the day, right? In this day, right? And there's power in there. Because you know what, guys? That's when we live life to the fullest, when we're present, right? By living in the moment, you're aware of who you are, where you are, what you're doing, what you want, what you don't want, right? And that's when we make really informed choices in the moment to moment. That's too, guys, really when we have no regrets in life, okay? All right. I think, too, that that's when our mind is clear. We're not all confused because we're here, right? And we can see beyond these illusions, right? Beyond the limitations of our human self, right? That we are all a collective, rising in maturity, right? I think, too, and don't take offense to this, right? But we all do this, okay? I think that it's a time really where we're being asked to really just rise from materialism, to be able to see beyond the mundane, right? That's what trips us up. That's where we can't find our desires and our mundane day-to-day. When we're present, it just, when we let go of the materialism, really, this is when we're able to see beyond that mundane, right? In the vastness that actually is the universe, our mind, right? I really think that this read is really about self-realization, okay? The ability, honestly, to just be present and to be able to move between, with ease, any situation that crosses our path, right? I think it's a time to really start making better choices, right? Logic, reason. Consider the next step before you jump, right? Think before you act, right? We have our minds can set us free, right? Or it can hold us hostage. I really think that this is about maturity and stepping up to the plate and removing illusions, removing delusions, right? Not being jaded by things that have passed, you know, just being present. Things pass our path for a reason, right? But our goal is to not be jaded by them, to learn from them, all right? These are the masks, I truly believe, just the illusions, right? We need to be able to also adapt, like I say, to any situation that we're in, right? and just do it with grace and ease. Like this. It's, you know, there's a ballet dance in this chaos, right? Rise above it, right? Whatever it is. We usually do the number on ourselves within ourselves, right? But just it really is just, you know, it's a time to grow up, okay? Happy birthday, Peter Pan, okay? Myself included, guys. I think this was a great reading. I think it was a powerful reading. I got hit with a lot of messages this morning, but I have a feeling in here that it's just, you know, let the things go that have held you back, because most of the things that hold us back are the things that we do to ourselves, right? Don't be afraid to take a chance. Step outside your box, but be present. Be present in everything that you're doing, because in there's never a mismatch. There's never an issue. There's never a problem. We're 100% present, right? We're not confused because we're there, right? Our deal breakers are our deal breakers, and we know why, right? That's what I think is going on here, okay? And I think it's a huge wake-up call. In this reading, we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 trumps in here. That's huge for a weekend throw, and I can feel this energy, and I know it was building up to something. I just don't always know what, right? But I'm always open to it, and I'm always present. So I should say I try to do that. I'm human too, right? But this is what I really think, because this is drama, right? This is it's poetry, yes, but it's illusional. It's delusional. Unless you can anchor it, it's not going to get you any further ahead, right? It's great to have daydreams, but if you want to get, you know, further ahead in your life, and you want to be present, and you want to do the things that you think you can't do, you've got to find a way to anchor this and remove the illusions that you can't do anything. Anything that you can think you want to do, you will find a way to do it, okay? You've just got to have balance here, and just let things be. This is a change in a perspective, right? It's really changing and looking at things and living from a different perspective, okay? There you go. It was a little long, but I hope that you get what I'm saying here. It was, again, it's a state of confusion. I get it, but I think these messages are powerful, and I think they apply to all of us, okay? So have a wonderful weekend, and I think it comes at a great time, because there's an extra day here somewhere for most of you, right? So really think about this and how you want to drive your life here, okay? Thank you so much. If you need a private reading, please reach out to me. I'm going to get the rest of the September videos out today. They will be out very, very soon, okay? Thank you so much.